Yo, what up YouTube? It's Bryce and I'm back with another budget deck for you guys. And this deck is going to be budget Machina Gadgets. So here we go. First off, we have one Gen X Ally Birdman. The tech of the deck. It's basically in there to bounce your gear frame back to your hand so you get your search again. Or also if they try to Valor a gadget and stop your train, you can bounce the gadget back with Birdman and summon it. And get your gadget again. Next off, we got two Cyber Dragon, kind of a staple in Machina Gadgets. Then another group of staples, two yellow, two red, and two green gadget. Hobby League-ness. I only play Hobby League red and green. I used to think that was kind of all just hoopla about the fact that you draw them more, but I really do find that true now, so I dropped the Hobby League yellow. That's why they're upside down in my binder. And then we got three gear frame, definitely staple in Machinas. We have three Fortress, too. And some people say that they only like two Fortress, but I personally like three. But if you want to play two, go ahead and drop one. And then one Machina Force, which is also kind of preference, but I think that the card is pretty good, so I run it. And then one limiter removal just makes the deck so good. You can OTK just with one Fortress, one gear frame, and that's just, people don't see it coming, basically, is why that's so good. And Monster Reborn, pretty much a staple. Trunade, the deck OTKs, so it plays Trunade. Dark Hole, pretty much a staple. One Smashing Ground, I'll get to why there's only one later. One Duality, I know I said budget, but the deck is 42 cards, so if you need to, you can just drop the Duality. Two MST, basically staple. Two Solidarity. This just makes your gadgets big so they get over stuff and you get even more pluses off them. And all the monsters are machines, so it works. And then we got the three Hobby League Fissures, which I play because they are Hobby League, and I feel like I draw them more, so I'd rather actually draw a Fissure than not draw a Smashing Ground, since they basically serve the same purpose. This is a recent addition, Trap Stun. Made the deck 42, it was 41 and working fine, but this just gives you even more OTK potential. Anytime you have limit removal, there's a high chance you have some sort of OTK you can do, and Trap Stun just helps you out. And then we got Torrential, pretty much a staple. 2D Prison, just a little bit of protection. 2 Compulse, different kind of protection. And then some Tech Magic Cylinders. Just, I think they're pretty good. Like, people say that it's a bad card, but it definitely does win games, and you can basically use it to, basically you can go for OTKs that aren't even OTKs if you have it down. If you can just leave them with some life left and then they attack into Cylinder, because no one plays Cylinder, so they're not expecting it. Or you can do it in the reverse order, just use Cylinder on them and then go ahead and OTK them out of their life that they have left. So I think it works pretty good. Then we got Oppression. Other decks special summon more than you, basically. You can time when you need to get out some fortresses, and that's pretty much our only special summon other than Birdman and Cyber Dragon, and even then, those aren't that key of summons compared to decks that synchro a lot. So yeah, and plus you have Trap Stun to turn it off, so Oppression's just a great card that kind of halts the meta. And then we got one 7 tools. That's kind of preference. Some people like 2. Go ahead and do 2 if you want, because I play 2 Magic Drain. Because I feel like if you stop a magic card, it has a big impact. But if you stop a trap, it also has a big impact, because you're probably going to be stopping like a Solemn Warning. But yeah, it's preference. You can play 1 Magic Drain, no Magic Drains, 2 7 tools, no 7 tools, whatever you want. It's obviously your choice. This is just my build. And then we got 1 Solemn Judgment, and that makes 42. That's kind of a staple. Yeah, so just one more thing before I go. When I summon Birdman, I usually go into this guy right here. Karakuri Shogun, Beret, 2600 7-star, just because he's a machine, so he doesn't break the solidarity. And so because of that, I'm thinking, with his effect, he gets to special summon a Karakuri. So I'm thinking of adding the 2100 Karakuri guy or the 2200 Karakuri guy. Just feel like the 21 might be a little bit less of a dead draw because it's a 2100 beater 4-star. But anyway, when he's summoned, he gets to bring out a Karakuri, so I could bring out either the 21 or the 2200 Karakuri guy. And then you basically, if you have limiter removal, you have an OTK on the board right there. And that just is one more OTK the deck can do that people aren't going to see coming at all. So I think that'd be great if you guys have those cards. You could try it out. And then another card that I play in the extra deck that's kind of important, just Beret. Same concept applies. You could special summon the same thing, go for an OTK after you summon Cyber Dragon, and then you just normal summon Birdman, go into an 8, bring out your little 2100 or 2200 guy, attack, and then you play limiter removal, and then you basically have game. And two other things that are a little bit important in the extra deck. Make sure to play a couple of these just because you don't synchro a lot, so you have the space. And if you can get a plus off this by scooping up somebody's machines in a mirror match, it's just a great card. And last, I mean, the side deck definitely varies based on where you are and stuff, but two cards you should definitely be playing would be Rivalry of Warlords, just because your deck does not have any different types. So make sure to side these, just because if you can get it in on a deck, it can be really great against GBs, X-Sabers. It's kind of good. Yeah, so then there's that. Yeah, you could also use what's the attribute one, goes in match if you want, but all of the cards are the same type, and Cyber Dragon's light at least, and that would get hit by goes in match. But yeah, these are a great side card for the deck. So yeah, it's basically the deck, guys. If you want to make any comments on like the Karakuri aspect of it, whether you think that's a good idea or not, I'd appreciate any comments you guys have. And if you like the video, go ahead and thumbs it up and subscribe, guys, because there'll be more to come. Thank you.